Hi everybody, welcome to week 5 of your nursing education practicum course. I hope this is a start for a good week for you. All right, I am really looking forward to seeing all of your NEPDs that you submitted last night. I'm looking forward to seeing how things are progressing with your practicums, so that's kind of a fun activity for me. And let's see, one thing I wanted to bring up about the practicum, I wanted to see if you have all tried to log in, you and your preceptor, to Typhon. If you have any issues with getting into Typhon, please contact the Office of Field Experience. Those guys are the keeper of the keys regarding that program. So if you have any problems getting in, please contact them as soon as possible. Now, we are only using the portion of Typhon that tracks your hours. None of the case study stuff or documenting assessments, none of that part of it. Just the tracking of the hours part. And you all have to use this to track your hours because the very last week of the course, you are going to take a screenshot of your hours page that shows your hours and that your instructor, your preceptor, has signed off on all those hours. You're going to take a snapshot of that and upload it during week 16 in the assignment area. So that's why we need to use it, because it's going to be part of your grade. Okay, so again, if you have any questions about that, Office of Field Experience. Thanks for the great discussion this past week on self-reflection. I think you guys had some wonderful ideas and can see the real benefit in constantly kind of self-evaluating. What went well? What didn't go well? What can I modify? We can never rest on our laurels when we teach. We just have to keep looking and moving forward and keeping up. All right, so this week we're focusing on assessment and evaluation strategies. What a huge, enormous topic. So I'm just going to add a few things. So we know from your prior classes that you have formative assessments and summative assessments, okay? So I'm going to attach some resources to this post and you can see what you think. First of all, I'm going to attach some GCU stuff. The first one is about CATS room assessment techniques. CATS can be used either in an online environment or in a face-to-face environment. And they're just ways of asking questions to see if your students are really understanding the content, if they can apply the content, and if they're using some critical thinking. So I'm going to attach that. And then I'm going to attach better student questions. Again, that's another GCU document. And again, it's about asking questions of your students, more of a formative. So then, when we start thinking about summative evaluation, we tend to think more about tests, especially in nursing and undergrad, because the ultimate test they have to pass is the NCLEX. So they need to get very comfortable with NCLEX-style questions as they're going through a nursing program so that they can pass that NCLEX. And even in the non-undergraduate setting, if you're going to have to write some type of test to evaluate someone, you want it to be valid and reliable. So I'm attaching, I think is a really good presentation by a nursing consultant who put this together. I also sometimes go to schools and provide this kind of instruction, but there's a lot of exercises and stuff, and I really like the way this woman has put together just a nice, concise little PowerPoint to help refresh you with some things about tests and test creation and test evaluation. So I'm attaching those three basically as some resources for you. Take a look at them and then let me know what you think about them. All right, so I'm looking forward to your thoughts about assessment and evaluation this week. And I think that's about it. I'll see you in the main forum.